Kendrick Lamar has officially launched his GNX tour, the Grand National Tour with SZA, the co-headlining tour. The whole show
sold out.
Is him. It started in Minneapolis. It's him and SZA going back and forth, right? SZA does some songs, Kendrick does some songs, SZA does some songs. They do some songs together. They don't do it like she's opening for him, he's opening for her. They share the show the whole entire time, which I was shocked. That's an interesting decision, right? It goes to show you the value of SZA. Whether people want to admit it or not, you would have to collaborate with a SZA to do a sold-out stadium show and a sold-out stadium tour. Even though the whole tour is not fully sold out yet, which is fine. I don't know why niggas want to make it a whole thing. They're trying to compare it to Drake's last tour. Drake's last tour was a fucking arena tour. Why are we comparing a stadium tour to an arena tour? And the last tour, the arena tour, was with J. Cole and with 21 Savage. I think that Drake can't sell out a stadium tour by himself.
Me neither.
He could do it with a Nicki Minaj. He could do it with a Lil Wayne. Who would be? Are they? They're bigger than SZA, but who would be on a SZA level that he could do it with too?
There's only one artist I think that could ever done a stadium tour, and then one in his prime
by himself.
Eminem, and in his prime, 50 Cent. I'm being generous with 50. Just Eminem. I don't see anyone else because even Jay-Z had to tour with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Name me a rapper.
Yeah, rapper.
A rapper that can do a stadium
Maybe
tour.
Kanye.
By
but
himself.
Kanye, I think
In his prime.
Kanye could have done it with like the good music in them.
Yeah, in his prime.
I could see Kanye doing it. Not no more. That nigga ain't doing that shit now.
Oh no, that nigga is.
He might do
fellatio.
one stadium, yes, but I'm talking about full on tour that way. It's a lot of difficulty.
Yeah.
So you got to commend Kendrick Lamar and SZA for trying to achieve this because they're doing it right now. The first show was sold out. The arena themselves posted that it was sold out. There was people debating before the show started.
They're saying Eminem toured with Rihanna too.
Oh, Eminem toured with Rihanna too?
Mm-hmm.
God bless. Listen, it might not be possible for any rapper, and that's all right. It is what it is. You got to aim for the stars, though. They're trying their best. So him and SZA doing it makes sense to me. And the fact that they did the show arrangement that way makes like, oh, this was strategic. Like, oh, this makes sense. And when you look at the merch available for the tour, most of the merch is SZA. Like, even if it's a Kendrick merch, it's like it has SZA on it. Like, it's like mostly SZA merch type merch. And I'm like, oh, so maybe they're strategically trying to position her and put her in that position that she deserves, right? Because she's a fucking megastar and she's amazing. But it's like purposely like, okay, SZA's tour as well. It's not like a shade to SZA. Like, they're making it like a co-headline fully. Also, we're supposed to get a SZA and Kendrick Lamar album. It's been rumored, etc. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next release from them after the tour. It only makes proper sense. But the whole tour happened, right? The whole show happened in Minneapolis. Breaking it down, SZA and Kendrick back and forth. Aside from that, we have SZA and Kendrick also performing Drake songs. They're performing Drake-featured records, right? I joked about it when they first announced the tour. I'm like, oh, they're adding SZA? Is SZA going to perform Rich Baby Daddy? Guess what? SZA performed Rich Baby Daddy, her song with Drake. People were calling me crazy. Why the fuck would she perform that song? She doesn't need to perform that song. It's one of her most highest streaming records of all time. Mm-hmm. It's Drake, SZA, and Sexy Red. SZA's going to perform it. And there we have SZA performing Rich Baby Daddy, right? Now, it seemed like she might have changed the lyrics when it says, like, shake that ass for Drake. I think she says, like, shake that ass for me only. Mm-hmm. I don't think she says Drake's name. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Also, it's not like the official version. They do, like, a different version. They change the production a bit, make it kind of more of, like, a live version, more R&B-ish version. But she's still performing it nonetheless. Because it's one of her most streaming songs of all time. You gotta fucking perform it. Right. It's a fucking hit record. And she's a part of it. Right?
Business is business.
And she has a song Rich Baby Daddy, but she also has another song, wasn't it Scorsese Baby Daddy? Like she kind of fucked with that title. She might have named the song. Who knows? For all we know. We don't know her involvement. She might have wrote the hook for the whole song. She might have wrote Drake's verse. We don't know what happened with that song. So I think it's a dope thing that she's performing. That's a good thing. Kendrick Lamar performed Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice. Another one of the most biggest songs of his career, and it's with Drake.
That's
Poetic
petty.
Justice.
That's petty.
But people were saying that he might have not performed Poetic Justice like his last tour. He didn't perform it, Mr. Around the Big Steppers.
I don't think he did.
It's been a while since he's performed.
He's doing that on purpose.
And the Cap Crew, the live chat, you guys will correct us because I know you guys will. Did Kendrick Lamar perform Poetic Justice like ever on his tours, like every night?
He didn't for the one that we went.
We saw him live. He didn't do Poetic Justice.
He didn't do it for the TDE.
The TDE one.
That was just straight Damn. That was Damn and Good Kid, Mad City.
I don't think he did it for the Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, because I went to see him at the Governor's Ball Festival, and that set list, I'm pretty sure, was the same set list as that tour, because it was happening around that same time. He did perform Poetic Justice. I don't remember it.
They're saying no, he didn't.
He didn't, right? So, SZA and Kendrick Lamar both doing Drake-featured records on the official set list for their tour.
It's pettiness.
I think is a petty move, and it's like to poke fun at like Drake also, like, hey, and we're gonna do the songs with you. Now people can look at it the other way, where it's like, hey,
you need him.
it's like Drake says on Push Ups or whatever song it was, I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. It's like, I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Y'all still gotta do my songs, right? Because on top of that, Kendrick Lamar performed Euphoria and Not Like Us. Both Drake disses, he did it. Not Like Us was expected. Euphoria was questionable. He doesn't really need to do it. He did it, right? The crowd was fucking with it, but they weren't like saying it word for word because obviously Euphoria is like this long rapping record, etc. But I think it's not just for the crowd. Obviously, it's one of the most highest streaming songs he's had in the past 2 years. You're gonna do it because especially it's officially on streaming. But I think it's obviously again at Drake. A shot at Drake. Like, oh, I'm gonna take a shot at Drake. Boom. To top it all off, when he's introducing Not Like Us, what does Kendrick Lamar do? He mocks Drake. How does he mock Drake? Drake, what did he say? Drop, 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 drop. Drop a 50 pack for the motherfucking squad at the end of push-ups, right? Telling Kendrick Lamar, drop, where are you? You're not dropping. So what did Kendrick Lamar do? Kendrick Lamar did a skit, a visual skit that he played during his tour yesterday before he introduced Not Like Us, and it was him sitting at across from a lawyer and a deposition cross-examination interview, similar to the Lil Wayne viral video of the Lil Wayne the deposition interview. What does deposition mean? Deposition is the interview after the lawsuit, right? After the lawsuit is a possibility to have a deposition before trial, before everything, to get the cross-examination, to get everything out, like questions that need to be answered before the trial, before the case gets proceeds. So he's mocking Lil Wayne, the Lil Wayne deposition, because it's the same type of style of video, right? And his reactions are the same. He's like laughing and like I don't know nothing, just like Lil Wayne did. And also he's poking at fun at the Drake lawsuit with UMG, because it's like, oh, if they were to do some legal action, and he hasn't done it against Kendrick, but technically, if it were to be against Kendrick, the next steps would be like a deposition. Like if Drake wants, so you know what I'm saying? Because deposition lawsuit, that's the tie-in there. And the third one is the attorney is interviewing him, and he's like, "Do you remember February 9th, 2025, the Super Bowl?"
That was so funny.
And Kendrick Lamar's like, "I don't know nothing. I'm not good with dates. Then he's like, "Does this ring a bell?" Tying back to push-ups, he goes, "Drop, drop, drop," and then Kendrick Lamar's face is like this evil grin, smiling. Then he smiles, and then it fades away, and then Not Like Us comes. So it's basically him mocking everything, mocking Lil Wayne, mocking the deposition by Lil Wayne, mocking the legal actual action that Drake's doing with the UMG over Not Like Us, and then also mocking like, hey, you told me drop, drop, drop. We fucking dropped. You guys were teasing us, right? Oh, sure. Where you at? Where you at? We dropped. And not only did we dropped the song that fucking set the world on fire, Not Like Us. So he performs Not Like Us right there in that moment. It's genius. It's fucking hilarious. I'll show it behind me. I'm pretty sure I could show it.
Show it. Before we continue, David Martinez with the $49.99. Appreciate you, my brother. For real.
Appreciate
I've
you,
been
man.
watching y'all since I was a freshman in college. Just got a raise today and I had to show some appreciation.
Damn. Round of applause for him.
All
Thank
the
you so
great
much.
content throughout the years.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he be in the
Congrats.
comment section asking about the
Congrats.
bridge.
Oh, that's our
He's
boy.
the engineer. Appreciate you, bro.
That's our boy. Shout out
That's
to you.
love.
What's his name again?
David Martinez.
Shout out to David Martinez. Appreciate you, brother. Love you. Thank you for that. We appreciate that very much. You didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this economy. You could have kept that raise and that money to yourself, hard-earned money, so we appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. It's not taken for granted. We're not going to go buy hookah with it. Trust and believe. But we're here. This man has lied. He said he quit hookah, but he's back on hookah, guys.
Yeah. He's caught on camera smoking hookah.
Yo,
Hypocrite.
I actually
12 hours ago.
I've quit now. I gave my hookah away.
Today?
Yeah.
This is coming from the same guy that threw it in the trash, dug it out,
I didn't dig it out.
and
I bought a new one.
started
That sounds
smoking
crazy.
it
I
again.
bought a new one.
You sound like
Relax.
Dodie 6. That sounds like some Dodie 6 type shit.
Yeah,
But I'm done.
Here we have the clip right here.
guys, I'll post the video.
Sunday, February 9th, I'm gonna keep on the beats of this year.
Who the fuck is recording this, bro?
Drop, 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 drop.
Genius.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro, that
Petty as fuck.
That grin at the end.
Petty as fuck, bro.
Don't turn my lawsuit into an intro for your diss track.
Bro, literally.
That's crazy. Yo, Drake is somewhere crying, shivering.
He got to be like, yo, this motherfucker on that petty shit.
Bro,
Damn.
because you know what's crazy? Niggas on Twitter were like, this nigga can't get over the beef.
This is the famous Lil Wayne one.
Oh no, I forgot.
13
about
years ago.
this. That's genius.
Being charged in early 2008 with possession of narcotics for sale, possession of dangerous drugs, misconduct involving weapons, and possession of drug paraphernalia. No, I don't recall that.
Well, how much longer is this line of questioning going to go on?
Not much longer.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. Didn't you win? I don't know. The
I don't know.
With that classic G-Shock on his wrist, bro. That's the OG G-Shock right there. You can't find those anymore. And he was like answering shit. Like he was heated. But that's how a lot of depositions go with these celebrities, etc., especially the ones that go viral. The Lil Wayne one's probably the most famous one of all time. Obviously, Lil Wayne, Drake, Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar in the Super Bowl, etc. It's strategic. It's smart. It's some PG Lang, Dave Free, like skit type shit. Because he did skits. There's another skit with SZA. They're pulling up to the gas station. So they're showing skits throughout the show. So it's like new moments like that, right? I think that we're going to keep getting more skits. I think that during the Canada shows, them niggas might pull out some newer skits. Some like funnier skits, some more like, we don't know, it could be anything. Or we might get a new skit every week of the tour.
You think the boy's laid up in his bed with the robe on, just watching it like this? Disgusted.
With a glass of wine.
With a glass of wine, like mad as fuck.
Bro, the petty wars is here. People keep thinking we're like making this thing up.
Looking like an old 40-year-old.
These niggas is doing rich nigga like beef shit. Like this is a round 2 on a petty level through
It's John 50.
through fucking tour.
I really don't
Skits.
want round 2 to be like this, man.
What did we get last week? We spent it last week. What the hell?
Give
we
me
got?
music, bro.
Did Drake do something last week?
No, just the Luther video.
The the music video, Nokia versus Drake.
It didn't go number 1, right?
No, Nokia this week went to number 3. It dropped
Wow,
down.
it dropped.
Because Luther dropped the video. So it was like, oh, that's a
It was
potential
never gonna
thing to
hit
happen.
one, yeah.
It's a potential thing to happen.
should
But
happen.
Nokia's going number 1.
You still think so? You gonna stand on that?
1,000%. 1,000%. Whoa. 1,000% Nokia's going number 1. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Ringing off everywhere. Even Joe Budden finally admitted it. He's like, yo, I be at the strip clubs recording strippers. When I get back home, I play the videos on my phone. They're all playing Nokia. All the strippers dancing to Nokia. He's like, I be forgetting.
You be forgetting it's crazy, nigga. Wait, how did you forget? You recorded it.
Nasty,
That's a
bro.
That's a dirty old man.
That's a nasty man.
That's a dirty old man.
Motherfucker lives at the strip club, huh?
Nigga
Nokia's
keeping
going crazy.
videos too.
Nokia's going crazy. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? I will say that during the NBA playoffs, they're playing all the Kendrick Lamar album. The GNX album's been like selected. He probably got obviously paid for that. They selected a lot of the songs from the GNX album are being played in the NFL, NBA playoffs throughout the commercials, etc. But I think Nokia is a monster within itself. So I see it growing. I see it growing.
They're using it for a Gatorade commercial.
Yeah,
Peekaboo.
Kendrick Lamar is the first musician to be in a Gatorade commercial fully. A new campaign they have. DJ Khaled was in one before, but I guess they don't consider DJ Khaled a musician. They probably just consider him an artist or a DJ. But
He's something, bro.
I can't lie to you, bro.
this is big for Kendrick.
I see why Doty's doing meth. Because TV off went crazy. They had every single major Twitter page tweeting mustard.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Peekaboo in the fucking NBA playoffs, Gatorade commercials. Ain't no one
Crazy.
saying, hey now. Yeah, not a single nigga saying that shit.
Not yet. They might use that shit for the
Man, I
fucking
know more.
FIFA or something, but they're gonna take Dodie Six's verse
They
off.
might take that nigga's verse.
They might use AI to delete that shit.
Yo,
know-
Jolie with the 5. Y'all are so much better than any hip hop podcast that claim to be at the top. Love from Kansas, better than New Jersey. Wait, better than NJ, Vlad, Ack, Budden, Ross, etc.
Oh, I appreciate that very
That's
much.
love. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
that very much. Listen, we don't compare ourselves to nobody other than ourselves and God.
I think we're better.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we're better than them. Fuck them
we
niggas.
might be.
Yo, Vic's humble, but I'm here to talk shit. Fuck them niggas.
Same. Especially Budden.
Fuck. I respect Joe. It's still, it's still fuck that whole cast though. I dare saw Axe grave. Fuck you talking about.
That's crazy.
I
I don't wish death on that motherfucker.
but that nigga to put me on a live stream.
but,
I'll
you
tell that
know,
nigga to get on Weight Watchers, nigga. What are you
Hopefully
talking about?
hopefully that big dude finds him though.
Yeah, and Vlad's a fucking fed.
Listen, God
A
bless.
Jewish fed.
These are the words of my co-host, not of me. Listen, yeah, this tour has been crazy. The mocking of Drake is happening. The dissing of Drake is happening. Doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. I think Drake and Kendrick Lamar are gonna beef for life. This beef is not gonna end. Performing the songs, the diss songs, performing the songs featuring Drake, doing the skits about Drake, mocking Drake's legal case. It's all strategic. It's not gonna end. Some people might think like, oh, is he milking it? Is he stretching it? Or like, oh, why is Kendrick Lamar juicing this so much? Guys, because you love it. That's why.
Yeah.
These are the biggest numbers that Kendrick Lamar has probably ever seen in his career. The most successful records, probably historically, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, is gonna be from this moment right now. Why would he not milk this? You guys, that's all you care about. Now, if he's rapping about, just like, fucking, if he goes back into like the Pimp a Butterfly era type shit again, you guys are not gonna love that. But if it's him dissing Drake, subbing Drake, and he mixes in everything else, people are gonna eat it up. So why wouldn't he double down? Also, the same for Drake. You think Drake's not gonna double down on this solo album that's coming? He's gonna send some shots towards Kendrick. He's already doing it. You think he's not gonna do it on a real deal album by himself? Send some shots towards Kendrick his way? These guys are gonna double down. I hope that they double down. I hope they triple down. I hope they take advantage of all these weird stands that are willing to basically take bullets for these people. You don't even know these people, right? You don't know Drake, you don't know Kendrick, but you're willing to take bullets for them. You guys are weird, but God bless you because you keep the fucking the ball rolling at the end of the day. And Drake and Kendrick both should drop albums this year again.
They should do that 20 versus 1
again
with DJ Head in the mall. That would be genius.
Yeah, that'd be genius.
That'd
like the
be
Jubilee
hilarious.
videos of like 20 Drake stands versus DJ Head, and then 20 Kendrick stands versus a mall from Morian Mall. That'd be hilarious. I think that would be genius because that's the level that the stands have gotten to, where it's almost like alt-right conservatives versus like anything else, like any other like subculture or like, you know, movement. That's what it's become.
Yeah, and I think like a lot of the fans don't understand. Every single company on this planet is fighting for your attention.
Literally.
And you're giving it over this beef. So these two artists are witnessing that and they're gonna play into it. That's why when I heard him perform the beef tracks, I'm like, this is nasty. But then I thought about it, I'm like, oh, this nigga's a fucking genius. Because what the fuck are we gonna do?
It.
You think I'm gonna fucking sit here and talk about the choreography of the I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Niggas is here for some petty shit, bro. Yo, call him a bitch, Kendrick, the next time you on stage. Like, really let this shit milk.
Bring out a puppet of Drake.
Yeah.
Bro, puppet of Drake.
Let's be
Bro,
honest.
Body.
stand on this shit, bro. Let's
be
get real
honest.
fucking ignorant here. You wanna know why? Because this shit sells.
Yeah,
It
bro.
sells.
90% of the people that showed up to the fucking shows, is he gonna do something? Is he gonna call out
That's what
Drake?
they do.
Blah, blah.
That's why
the shit
we
that's
got
popping
video
up.
from
Let's
every
be
angle.
honest.
We
Come
got
on.
video of
Every
all these
angle.
shits
Let's
from
keep
every
it a
angle.
buck.
Yeah.
They were waiting for
Come
record
on.
that moment.
Come on.
Bro, and this is just what hip hop is. It's more than just the beef, though. They fucking hate each other. Bro, when 50 Cent, did you see that shit on Twitter? The 50 Cent page, because someone was like, I don't know why Kendrick is milking this. Someone was like, 50 Cent was on tour in Iraq for the troops and was performing his diss tracks in Iraq. And it was an active war zone where they were dropping motor strikes. And he's like, nigga, I got love for the game, nigga. I got love for this beef, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga?
50 Cent's a crazy man, though.
Bro, but you gotta really have love for like the game, nigga, to do this shit, bro. To beef with a nigga through rap beef, you gotta really hate this nigga, love the game.
Yeah, shout out to Curtis King, who interviewed Punch from TDE, the president of TDE, and Punch was basically saying like, you know, that he still, you know, he respects Drake because he's cleared the SZA song for Drake and he's done business with Drake. And that, you know, he's worked with Drake, and that he just has to be Team Kendrick, obviously, because you got to pick a side as far as, you know, everything's going on, because he's very close to Kendrick. But that he believes it started from the Control Verse era, basically. I think it was something of that nature.
Yeah, it was.
Like it stems from back then, and he blames like a light skinned nigga's reaction to that. Like all the light skinned rappers reacted the way they did to that, including Drake. He said since then.
No. He said everyone understood the mission, but Drake.
But Drake, yeah.
Yeah, the Canadian was the only one who took it personal.
Yeah.
A lot of people were fired up after that verse.
No, yeah, they were sending shots back. This nigga got Papoose to get out of the chair, the barbershop chair, and drop some bars. Niggas still ain't take the hat off though. We ain't never gonna see what Papoose head look like.
My God.
Bro, but my favorite thing of that video was finding out that Kendrick is a certified crash out. When he confirmed that original Euphoria song was like 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
And they had to like tell him, hey, chill out.
He made him cut it down.
Chill out. His entire career makes sense to me now. He's a crash out, but he listens.
Bro, give me that 12-minute fucking song, bro.
Bro, because Element was the same shit. Element was a Big Sean diss. It was mad niggas getting dissed on Element.
Oh, yeah. Eventually it leaked, too.
And he scratched the whole thing.
Yeah, eventually some of it leaked.
And I think he leaked it.
Probably.
I think he's a fucking sociopath.
Drake allegedly had a song that was going to end Pusha T's career. It was going to be the bread button, etc. We never heard of it. All these other songs keep leaking.
It never leaked.
And niggas were saying it was
he
like 90%.
He might delete it. Didn't he say he deleted it? Maybe?
Yeah. It was like 90% Kanye shit. Like, I want to hear that Kim K was getting thrashed. The fuck I care.
Listen,
I've seen it.
I'll say this, that...
I beat off to it.
Okay.
I say this. This has been a crazy, whole journey with these guys, and I think it's not going to end anytime soon. So prepare for more Drake and Kendrick Lamar coverage. Is going to keep happening. But the tour is officially here, the Kendrick Lamar and SZA tour. So get ready. Pay attention. And if you guys are at the show, send us some clips our way. We'll cover it more. Anything you guys want us to highlight from those shows. We're definitely going to try to go to I think next month, the Gillette show. I'm going to try to check that one out. Especially because I saw resale tickets. I saw some tickets reselling. I'll still help you out. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right,
Stay smooth, Brody.
Be smooth. The actual tour, I think if we saw tickets on StubHub for like $20 or something like that, like they might be far, but people are definitely reselling these shits for low prices. So you could definitely find affordable tickets from what I remember.
How much you...
Why even fucking buy it if you're gonna resell it for low?
Well, because you either make you either lose all your money or you lose $20 less. That's how people look at it.
People are stupid, bro.
That's how they look at it. You got to sell it for something.
People are stupid as
Yeah, because people thought like, oh, etc. But since it's a stadium tour, you realize there's a lot of tickets.
A lot, bro.
Like, so the demand is not going to be as high because it's not as exclusive. So it is what it is.
I also think rappers being on a stadium tour is very hard.
It's very hard.
I prefer arenas.
And I'm not a huge fan of the tour, the stage design.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't love it too much. I'm like, I feel like for that type of shit, you got to do something at that point where you guys are on some Kanye shit, like levitating, like a stage that lifts up into the air. I think SZA does get lifted up at one point, but it's not like a full-on, like, immersive thing where it could have been. But I digress. Maybe they'll change it. It's the first show.
And if we do go, I hope she falls on me.
God damn.
Damn, Marlon.
Marlon gonna catch you.
They gonna love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.